ọpẹ́ ló yẹ mí, ojoojúmọ́ ni màá ṣọpẹ́ fún ìfẹ́ tèmi, ọ̀rẹ́ mi olólùfẹ́ mi, ọpẹ́ ló yẹ mí. Diamond girl, African baby, ọpẹ́ ló yẹ mí.
Hi guys, welcome back to our channel.
Ayo and Oppie.
Oppie and Ayo.
And together we are called
Ayokwe.
One United.
One love. Welcome back to our channel, guys. So our new subscribers, we say, hey, what's up? Even the new subscribers, actually. Some people might just be here just to watch and they haven't subscribed yet. What are you waiting for? Click that button right now. And our peoples, our family, we say hi again. Thank you for supporting us as always.
Yep.
Now today, what do we have?
Today we want to continue with our love languages series. I feel like this series has been going on forever, but don't worry, we're there.
That's how love should be, forever.
See, I didn't even see it that way. So love should be forever. Maybe that's why it's taking us forever to get through this series. So today we'll be talking about physical touch. Physical touch.
Ding, 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 ding.
Okay, and now physical touch is not necessarily what some people want to hear about. So hopefully you're not disappointed. But we'll come to that in a second. Okay, now we're talking about physical touch, not spiritual touch, because there is spiritual touch as well.
And there's brain touch.
There's brain touch. Okay, so we're talking about physical touch, okay, as a love language. So where do we start from?
Baby, you know already the Genesis.
Let us start from the Genesis.
Now research has actually shown that children who have a healthy physical relationship with their parents, so that's cuddles, kisses, showing love in a physical way, are actually more emotionally stable than those who don't. So that kind of implies the importance of a physical touch. A good physical touch. When we say good physical touch, we don't mean beating. We don't mean smacking. We're talking about, you know, loving.
A loving touch.
Loving touch, exactly.
So I think what we can say from that is a physical touch is a loving touch, isn't it? So it's touching in a lovely way, in a loving way, okay? Because smacking the kids is not necessarily a physical touch kind of feeling, isn't it? And
well, not for the kids anyway.
Yeah. Okay, and bringing this into our relationship now, we'd like to believe that a relationship that has physical touch, you know, with all the other things, a relationship that has physical touch is really good in the sense that it would help not only the physical intimacy, but also help the emotional intimacy of the couple.
Yeah.
I hope this makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, that being said now, that's why I said physical touch can be applied in all areas.
Yeah.
To all areas. Because if I remember, our daughter, for example, there was this day, speaking about physical touch for the children, I woke up in the morning and Michaela saw me. Michaela, Maya and Mommy were downstairs. Okay, Michaela saw me and she ran and said, "Oh, Daddy." And then I just carried her and I hugged her. And I said, "How are you? How was your night?" She said, "Fine, thank you." Okay, and then I saw her mom. Her mom was preparing something in the kitchen and I just hugged her from behind. And I said, "Oh, how are you? How was your night?" And I gave her a kiss, isn't it? And then Maya was sitting just on the corner there, and then I carried Maya up and I was saying, "Maya, how are you?" And I kissed Maya as well. As I dropped Maya down, I saw Michaela's face, isn't it? Michaela was doing this, you know, frowning. And I said, "Michaela, what happened? You know, what like in between the time I said hello and now, what has changed?" And they said, "You didn't even kiss me. You didn't even kiss me." So this is a child already, a child of 3 years, who already knows the meaning or the importance of a kiss. So she felt some type of way because she didn't get a kiss and everyone else got a kiss. That wasn't deliberate, but I guess it was an error on my part or an omission on my part. Okay?
I guess it's because she came to you running.
Yeah.
So you were just like, ah.
Yeah, and I just hugged her.
Yeah.
So, but she wanted a kiss as well. And this can also be applied into our relationship. Okay? So we want to just share a few keys, okay, for physical touch.
Yeah.
A few of the pillars for physical touch in our relationship. Yeah.
Physical touch is not just sex. So, and I am the first person that is shaken on this table. I tell you why, because originally when we, talked about love languages, I was all about physical touch is just sex. And because it's just sex, it must just be about the man. It can't apply to me, but that's not true. That's not true, and that's where we miss it sometimes, because we feel like the focus is on sex. Actually, all we need to do is give a hug or give just a touch. But meanwhile, we're pushing sex, and that's not what that person wants.
Yeah.
Again, in that same attitude, we might say, oh, he's a man, so his love language is physical touch. And then you finish disrespecting him, so you've not reaffirmed him, or you don't want to spend any time with him. You spend time with the children, and you're not giving him quality time, and you think, oh, I'll just give him physical touch. Call it work.
No, not even I'll just give him physical touch. I'll just give him sex.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
And,
exactly.
And this man's love language or primary love language might actually be physical touch, but might not necessarily be sex. So what we're saying is, sex is a part of physical touch, but sex is not all of physical touch.
There it
Okay,
is.
and this is why even in a dating relationship, it is possible for someone to have their primary love language as physical touch, but there is no sex involved. You can actually show physical touch, okay, and express love by physical touch without having sex, and that's what we're saying. Now, this brings me to this point, because there are different types of touches, okay, and I would like to think on a high level there are two types of touches. So there is a sexual touch and there is a non-sexual touch. Okay, these are the two types of physical touches. Now, there are sexual places, isn't it?
Yeah.
In a man's body, in a woman's body.
Okay, science teacher.
Okay, so what are some of the examples of?
Why are you asking me? I don't know. I'm sorry.
Okay, so for example, a random example, a peck on the forehead, okay, is a non-sexual touch.
Yeah.
Okay, however, a kiss on the neck perhaps might be a sexual touch, if that makes sense. Okay, touching of breast, okay. The breast or around the cleavage area might be a sexual touch, okay? But touching your
Hand.
wrist, for example, to me is a non-sexual touch,
yeah.
okay? Or touching your shoulder is a non-sexual touch. So we need to understand the difference, okay, between these types of touches and apply them. We'll come to that in a second. Yeah? Okay.
Now, the thing is, when we think of PDA, automatically you think of people just licking themselves in public, just displaying themselves, showing themselves up to the point that it makes other people uncomfortable. No, that's not what we're saying. Then we're not saying that they like PDA to the point of making people uncomfortable, but it's that public display of showing that I love you. Now, that could be something simple as we're walking and we're just holding hands.
Holding hands. Like the good old days. I remember when we used to hold hands. When we used to hold hands, we used to hold hands a lot in our dating time when we used to go on our walks. Just thinking about it now, it's giving me goosebumps. and we'd hold hands, and everywhere, literally everywhere we went. And I remember there was one time your sister saw us holding hands, and she's like, "Why must you guys always hold hands?
You guys always hold hands."
And she said something like we were annoyingly cute. Okay, so you might be annoying people when you're doing your PDA.
You might say your own is too much. Hold the hand, Joe. Don't feel bad.
Yeah, good.
But it's not even just holding hands. It could be like I was telling you that I saw, like a couple and their public display of affection was so subtle, and the only reason I noticed it is because I've been around them a lot and I saw it frequently. So anytime the husband or the wife came in, they might come to the place separately, they might come to the venue separately, but when they came in, they always did this to each other. So even they greeted everybody and then they go like this to each other. Nothing obvious. So imagine you're just walking past someone and you just go like this, but that is to say, I'm here.
I've seen couples where they go into the same room and they don't even acknowledge each other. So there's no acknowledgement. Now, you said physical touch was a way of saying, oh, I am here, how are you? Isn't it? Now you come into this party, or you come into church, or you come into wherever, and your spouse is there, or your partner, your boyfriend, your girlfriend. It is nice. It is a good gesture to say a hello.
Of course, it's nice. You must.
Yeah, it might be in form of a hug.
Yeah.
It might be in form of, as you said, something just rubbing of the shoulder. It might even just be like this, you know, and it might even be a little bit of flirting, you know, where you just do something like this and you walk past and you go. Okay, when we see things like that, we're like, okay, these guys are a couple.
Yeah.
These guys are together. So the physical touch obviously is endearing to them and is special to them, isn't it? So it is important because whereby you are in a relationship where one person is a physical touch person that likes PDA and the other person doesn't, then that emotional tank or that love tank will be empty. Because if anytime we are out, you don't even acknowledge me, you don't want to hold hands, you don't want to touch, you don't want to show that I am there, then it is a major issue for someone whose primary love language is physical touch. Okay? And then, okay, so in terms of PDA now, so what are the boundaries of PDA? Because as you said, some people, they just want to be kissing and be doing, what's it called? Is it French kiss?
I don't know. I don't know anything.
They want to be doing French kiss and doing all these things everywhere in public.
To the point that makes you feel uncomfortable.
And I don't think that's really nice. But you know, a peck on the cheek, as I said, a peck on the lip might be something that you do in public, and that is physical touch, isn't it? I remember when, obviously, every morning, okay, I started practicing this deliberately last year. Okay, every morning I am leaving. She was on maternity for a very long time, as you guys know. So, so I'm leaving in the morning. She's asleep. I'm going to work. Okay, and just before I leave a peck on her cheek or her lip, depending on what side she's facing. Because sometimes she's facing up, sometimes she's facing like this. So I don't want to cut my neck or bend my neck. So when she's facing up, I'll just give her on the lip. When she's facing sideways like this, I'll give her on the cheek. And sometimes she might be upside down.
But the funny thing is, when you don't give me, I notice. Even though I'm in deep sleep, I notice, and I'll message him. I'll be like, "You didn't kiss me this morning."
Yeah. And I was shocked the first time because there was one time I was rushing. So I made it a point of duty to kiss my wife every morning before I leave, to kiss my children as well. That's my way of doing my physical touch, okay? And this day that I did not kiss her or leave a kiss, even though she was sleeping, she noticed. And I was surprised to get the WhatsApp. That's like, baby, what time did you leave? You didn't kiss me this morning. In my mind, I'm like, are you a winch? In my mind, are you a witch? And so it just means it just means that your subconscious,
that's it,
knows about the kiss and enjoys the kiss. It's not even a pleasurable kiss like that, but it's just a kiss to say, oh baby, I'm gonna be missing you while I'm gone.
See you later.
See you later.
Yeah,
and you kiss. Isn't it?
Yeah.
There are different meanings to physical touch, and I think you said it earlier. So when I walk in the room, I'm saying hello to you. When I do this, I'm saying how are you, and I walk past and I sit where I'm supposed to sit. So there's physical touch that says I love you. There's a type of physical touch that says, don't worry, I am here for you. You know, I can do something like this and say, don't worry, baby, everything will be all right. Okay, I am holding your hand. Okay, and I am reassuring you. I am reaffirming you, isn't it? There's a type of physical touch. Maybe, for example, you've had a bad day at work and you're almost crying. You're saying, it's been a bad day, it's been a terrible day, this and that. There's a way that, I need to hold you at that point. So it's a case of,
it's
don't worry,
okay,
everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. That is physical touch. I mean, I can say it and just say, everything will be okay.
It's okay now.
I can even say, everything will be okay now. Don't be
but
like,
it doesn't feel the same.
but it becomes more endearing and it becomes more powerful when I am doing this. Okay? Like, you might not even remember the things I am saying, but you just remember that, there was a soft touch, a gentle touch behind my back, on my shoulder. Okay? And it is very important for us to be sensitive. And know what type of touch to use
when,
on what occasion.
Isn't
it?
For example, if, you know, I've come home from work
Yeah.
and I'm vexed, I'm angry, something has happened at work, you know, that's just really got me really cross, and you're now saying, maybe let's go upstairs.
Yeah.
Now. Like, let's go and do this. I'll just be angry.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And it goes back to you'd be angry. And it goes back to what we're saying. There's sexual and non-sexual touches. So I shouldn't be touching her in a sexual place at that point in time. Like, what are you? No, literally, what are you trying to do?
Exactly.
You know. So we need to be sensitive to the physical touch.
Yeah.
Know when to apply it. So at that point, all she needs is this.
A hug.
She needs a hug. She needs a hug, and the man as well. There's times when I need a hug. I just need a hug. I feel like I am stressed. I feel like I've been through a lot. I feel like the weight of the whole world is on my shoulder.
And it's funny that you say this. Sometimes, like, when I know, like, I don't think we're both really physical touch people.
Yeah,
Like,
it's not our primary
it's not
love
our problem, but
language.
it's more you than me. And sometimes if I was like stressed, you know, if my husband really stressed and he can't place what it is, he's like, I'm just, he will literally say, I'll say, come, give me a hug. Let's
Yeah.
have a hug.
Yeah, and that always works.
Let's just have a hug.
That actually always works. You know, just give me a hug, and then she just hugs me, and I just feel better. Okay, and that is the power of physical touch. In all of this, we've not even talked about sex.
Exactly.
Do you understand?
Exactly. So you can see how much of a minuscule role it actually plays.
Yeah. So physical touch is powerful, but obviously we cannot deny the power of sex. It's not a sex video, but it is important that physical touch in a marriage involves sex. But we're trying to tell you that outside of marriage, for those that are in a dating relationship, it is very easy and okay to practice physical touch with the hugs, with the holding of the hands, and all of that is a way to say I love you. It's a way to express love. Okay, and we just hope that you can also take something from this video.
Yeah.
Okay. Physical touch is very important. Understand your partner's primary love language. You need to have that discussion, and then you also need to ask in what ways would you like me to touch you.
Yeah.
Oh, it might just be like, oh yeah, I like it when you just touch my shoulder, you know, whether it's sexual or not sexual. It might be, oh, I like it when you just touch my thighs. I like it when you touch my wherever. So
toes.
ask them where your toes. Might be a feet massage.
And it's funny that you said that actually, because when we sit on the couch, some people are really, and I used to be one of these people, really finicky about toes. They don't like toes. They don't like anything to do with toes.
Yeah.
So they would never touch toes. But with us, like, we actually always touch each other's toes.
Touch each other's
and
toes.
not in a non-sexual way.
Yeah.
Like, literally, like, just like a foot massage, toe massage.
Toe massage,
Yeah.
foot massage, and all of that is part of physical touch. PDA, you need to have the conversation. Okay, I'm not so comfortable with PDA, but you can actually learn it if that's what they want, because someone whose primary love language is physical touch wants you to touch them in public. Please note that. Okay, it's not because they want to show the whole world that I have a bae. No, they want to just feel that you love them. Okay, and when you're touching them, you're actually doing that.
Yeah,
you're actually showing that you love them.
Yeah.
Okay, let us sing our welcome song. Okay, 5, 6, 7.
We're glad you came.
We welcome you. We hope you learn a thing or two as you join us on this journey through marriage, faith, and life. Said we glad you came.
We're glad you came.
We welcome you. We hope you learn a thing or two as you join us on this journey through marriage, faith, and life. Marriage, faith, and life. Say
marriage, faith, and life.
marriage, faith, and life. Say
Marriage, faith, and life.
marriage, faith, and life. Say marriage, faith, and life. Welcome you guys. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Ojoojúmọ́ ni màá ṣọpẹ́.